One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will go to work for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Johns. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Key. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Beavers are marching down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Forced out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man in the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fair catch, called for and made. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking downfield, it's Johns. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Key. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Beavers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's Johns. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Beavers will punt this one away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it to him on the screen. Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Johns. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Beavers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Fires the pass, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Grab behind the line. It's key. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It's Johns. Wiggles free. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Beavers moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going up top again. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Sends it back in motion from the gun on third down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll send out the kicker here. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pucks it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. The toss to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Scanning the field, it's Johns. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work from big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the move. Runs through a tackle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Looking to throw, it's Johns. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 6 over Colorado. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the tailback. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Nevada will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Motion from the back. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Turning it on. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's McNeil. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Lambert. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Fears the pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Key. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Gives it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Right back to him on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. Boy, the defense clamped down on that 3rd down completion and didn't allow him to get forward at all.
You're right, Reese. It looked like they were anticipating a quick throw, and you saw everybody so alert they were able to rally to the ball.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. On the ground, it's Haynes. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. He's down at the 48. The Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's John. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Key. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Beavers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Colorado. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know. Oh, he's got some space. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Johns. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Beavers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Here comes the Heat. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Johns. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. No question they have come up big through 3. One more might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now on comes the field goal unit. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, what a cut! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Wolfpack, after that big run, might want to see if that just works again. From the gun, the ground game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Finds a little space. Fighting off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it set up on the outside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right on the money. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. The Wolfpack will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolfpack! That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Continues to fight for yards. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. On the move, it's Haynes. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Finds the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. quickly. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for him. And the Beavers are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Still on his feet. Nice move to keep running. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's still a 1-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Virginia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try the outside to the left. There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Oregon State 38, Nevada 17.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Nevada going quickly.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Nevada will be forced to punt.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.